idea of a financial thermostat is intriguing, isn't it? Imagine there's a hidden switch within you that determines how much wealth you're capable of earning. This internal thermostat controls how comfortable you are with your current financial situation and dictates your work ethic. It's this mechanism that makes most people stay stuck in a predictable financial pattern throughout their lives. Once they hit their comfort zone, their income stabilizes, creating a barrier to earning more. In this video, we'll not only help you understand why you are where you are financially, but we'll also show you how to adjust your financial thermostat to break free from these self-imposed limits. Much like how a thermostat regulates temperature, your financial thermostat governs your lifestyle. Let's picture this. If you set the temperature in a room to 70 degrees Fahrenheit, 21 degrees Celsius, the thermostat will work to maintain that temperature. If it gets too cold, the system will heat the room until it reaches 70 degrees Fahrenheit. If it gets too hot, it cools things down. The same principle applies to your finances. You have an internal financial setting, and that determines how much wealth you feel comfortable managing. If your financial thermostat is set at $3,000 per month, for instance, that's your baseline. When you earn less, your drive and ambition kick in, and you work harder until you reach that $3,000 mark. Now here's where it gets interesting and where many people get trapped. Let's say you start earning $5,000 a month, but your internal thermostat is still set at $3,000. You'll find yourself slacking off, losing focus on the little details that helped you rise above your original earnings, and before you know it, your income dips back to $3,000. This is your financial thermostat in action, keeping things balanced, just as Thanos would say, perfectly balanced as all things should be. This thermostat is shaped largely by your upbringing, your exposure to financial education, and the environment you grew up in. It's set based on what feels safe to you. Think about how money was discussed in your household. Was it a taboo topic? Did your parents fight over finances? Your environment likely made you comfortable with a certain income level, and your thermostat was set right around that figure. This is the reason you're comfortable at your current income level, even if you dream of earning more. You desire more money, but internally your financial thermostat is stuck, holding you back from achieving greater wealth. For someone whose thermostat is set at $3,000 a month, the thought of earning $1 million a month might seem ridiculous. They can't even imagine it because their financial thermostat is set so low. On the other hand, there are plenty of people who have their thermostat set much higher. For them, earning $1 million a month feels normal, even easy. In fact, according to the IRS, over 23,000 households in the US make over $10 million per year, which is about $1 million per month. And these figures are a few years old, not accounting for inflation. These high earners didn't just get lucky. They raised their financial thermostats to those levels and maintained that setting until their reality matched it. If your financial thermostat is set at $100,000 a month, you'll start thinking, acting, and making decisions like someone who earns $100,000 a month. Eventually, your financial reality will catch up to your mindset. Most people want to earn more, but they struggle to shift their behaviors to match the income they desire. Even worse, many people stay poor because they try to mimic the outcomes of wealthy people without adopting the habits and mindset that create wealth in the first place. So how do you actually raise your financial thermostat? There are two key factors: exposure and proximity. Exposure is your best friend when it comes to increasing your financial thermostat. The more you see, talk about, learn, and understand money, the more you'll be able to capture. Exposure brings understanding. You'll start to see behind the curtain of how money flows, what value means, and how to price yourself correctly. Many people don't even realize they've set an earnings ceiling for themselves. They believe the only way to earn more is to work longer hours, but that's simply because their financial IQ is low. The good news? You can raise your financial IQ through exposure, just like you can build muscles by going to the gym. Every new piece of knowledge about money helps increase your financial thermostat. Proximity is just as important. Being physically close to wealth allows you to absorb the mindset and habits of the wealthy. It's easier to get rich in Silicon Valley or Zurich than in remote parts of the world. Your environment plays a significant role in shaping your financial thermostat because you see wealth materialized around you. This is why people pay thousands of dollars to attend seminars or listen to successful people speak. Hearing stories from those who have achieved what you're aiming for makes it more real and possible. Suddenly, your brain starts to believe it's achievable for you too. For someone earning $3,000 a month, the idea of making $1 million seems impossible because they've never seen anyone around them do it. That's why it's so crucial to choose your friends and environment wisely. If you surround yourself with people earning 10 to 20 times what you make, your financial thermostat will eventually adjust. You'll begin to rise to their level as you share insights and resources. Take small steps to immerse yourself in a wealthier mindset. For example, if you've always flown economy class, save up for a business class ticket. Just by experiencing it, you'll start to see that there's a whole new reality out there. It might seem trivial, but your brain begins to adjust its expectations, and before you know it, your thermostat starts to shift. It's important to pay attention to what you consume daily. Is it helping raise your financial thermostat, or is it just keeping you entertained? Cut out some of the distractions and replace them with something that increases your financial IQ. In the past, there weren't many tools designed specifically to raise your financial thermostat. People had to rely on books or long podcasts that required hours of listening just to extract a few valuable insights. But today, with technology at our fingertips, there are more efficient ways to level up financially. At Alex, we created a platform to help people raise their financial thermostats by learning directly from top business coaches and experts. Every morning, you can get coached for 15 minutes on how to shift your internal thermostat to a higher setting. It's designed for people who are serious about their financial growth and ready to break past their limits. If you're committed to reaching the next level, it's time to take action. You have the power to raise your financial thermostat. It all starts with exposing yourself to new possibilities and surrounding yourself with wealth-building opportunities. The more you learn, the more you grow, and eventually your reality will reflect the wealth you desire. Now take the first step toward adjusting your financial thermostat and watch as your life transforms. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more insightful content. Stay tuned for more tips to elevate your financial mindset. See you in the next video.